Friends don't let friends skip leg day, so I am so glad you are joining me for this lower body supersets workout. I'm telling you what, your legs are gonna be feeling so strong, so awesome after our training today. Make sure you've got your moderately heavy dumbbells. Today optional, we will use our box. So if you have your exercise box or a bench or a sturdy chair or couch, have that ready. We're gonna get right into our warm up and then we're gonna start kicking some butt. Before we get into our warm-up, you will see that I have my box out here. So if you have that, make sure you have that ready to go. You can use a chair, something sturdy, a couch, a bed, anything like that for the first superset, and then also the last superset will bring this box out. But if you don't have it, I will also have modifications on screen. So you will be able to do all of those exercises without that. I also have our favorite, the mini resistance band or the booty band. So if you have either one of those, have those ready. We will use these towards the end of the workout. And with that, we're gonna get into our warm-up, which is going to be a high knee march. We're gonna start with the arms up, and as we march the legs out, we're gonna meet the knees to the hands here. Good, bring those knees up. Starting to get warm. I am so glad you showed up for leg day. We have got something that's gonna work, all of it, all of the lower body. Not a muscle left untouched, unshaking. Can I say it like that? Almost there. We're gonna switch to a sumo squat in 3, 2, and 1. Take those legs out wide, toes out. Nice slow down to back up. So here we go, take it down slow and up. Also a very simple structure today. We have got 6 supersets that we're gonna repeat 2 times through. Each superset, the set will be worked for 45 seconds. We'll go right into that next set with a superset, minimal break in between, just enough time to switch your weight, switch position, and get ready to go into that next exercise. After the superset though, we'll get 30 seconds. And then after each superset that we've repeated twice, we will get 45 seconds to rest. This last one here, hold it down low. Take your hands right above your knees. We're gonna drop one shoulder down to the center here. Opening up the hips, opening up, pressing back on those legs. Feeling the stretch through your inner thighs. Keeping the bum down. We'll do one more on each side. Good, and then we're gonna bring it up, quad pulls next. So we're just gonna bring one leg in, heel to bum, hold it for a second, and then switch it to that other side. Good. Next, we're gonna do high kicks. We're gonna reach our arm out to touch the toe in 3, 2, and 1. So opposite hand to opposite toe. We're gonna march it up and reach. Good, this is gonna help get that hamstring, start to get the glutes warm. 2 more and then we're gonna switch sides. Last one, good. Now we're gonna switch it up, other side, opposite hand to opposite toe. Good. Lifting moderately heavy today, challenge yourself. We are gonna be working hypertrophy, which is muscular strength as well as definition. So challenge yourself with your weights. If you're gonna show up for 30 minutes, let's do it. Almost there, here's 3, 2, and last one. Now we're just gonna go into arm circles back. Get the arms ready too, because as we lift heavy for leg day, arms need to be ready to lift those weights. So we're gonna get ready for our first superset. We will use the box for one exercise in that superset. That's gonna be the goblet squat to the box. Then we're gonna superset that with an alternating reverse lunge. But again, modifications are gonna be on screen if you don't have your box, but also if lunges bother your knees. So let's go ahead and get our box out here. I'm gonna lower my box just a little bit, just to give you a heads up on that. Gonna challenge myself with a lower squat here with that. Grab your weights. For your reverse lunges, we'll do 2 dumbbells, 1 in each hand on each side, but that goblet squat, 1 dumbbell in the center. So just have your lunge dumbbells ready to go as well, because remember that change is quick. So get your things, meet me here. We're gonna start with that goblet squat and let's do this. All right, starting with that dumbbell right at chest height, elbows tucked in. We're gonna squat it to that box and up. Here we go. So squat it down, have a seat on the box, and then come right back up. Good, so take that contraction out of the legs, and then we're gonna stand right back up. I like using the box because it helps you stay consistent with the lower of your squat. So how far you're taking that squat down has to be the same every time to hit that box or to hit your seat. Also, with that full sit, it's almost like a dead stop. You know, we've done dead stop push-ups, we've done dead stop rows. This is like a dead stop squat. We take that contraction out, then we press all the way back up. Good. Also an awesome functional exercise. Getting ready to switch it up into that alternating reverse lunge here in 3, 2, and 1. Switch the weights. Get ready to go. Box out of the way. And here we go. Now, if you're taking that modification with that squat to lateral leg lift, keep those squats low. Working that outer thigh as you lift that leg. But if you're lunging, keep that chest up. Good, keeping the weight in that forward heel. We're gonna get 30 seconds to rest after this. Then we'll go back into the superset once more through. Almost there. Good, here it is. 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds to rest. Back in to that goblet squat. Down to our box. Adjust the height of your box, adjust your weight now if you need to. Remember, we're working for only 30 minutes, so we're gonna make it count. All right, dumbbell up at this chest height. Getting ready to squat, 5 seconds out, shoulders roll down and back. Going here in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. And up. Now, if you don't have that box, try to keep that squat as consistent as possible as far as it goes for taking it down and then back up. Good, and as you squat down and come back up, keep the weight in your heels. So you don't want to rock forward on your toes, let your chest fall forward, keep everything up nice and strong. About 15 and we switch it back to those lunges. Oh, almost there. Here it is. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, both dumbbells, boxes out of the way if you got that. And we're lunging. Here we go. Nice job. Leg day is a tough one, but it will pay off. I'm telling you, if you stick with leg day, you are not only gonna notice a difference in the weight that you're able to lift in our training sessions, but also in everyday life. And just remember, if you were like, I don't know if I feel like showing up today, you showed up, you're here, and I can tell you by the end, you are gonna be feeling so good. Here's 3, 2, and last one. Nice. All right. Challenging move next, the single leg Romanian deadlift. Now, option to keep it in a kickstand with that toe in the back. Just keep all of the weight on that front leg. 1 dumbbell for this. That dumbbell is gonna be in the opposite hand for whatever leg is leading forward. Now, if you're doing the single leg where you're gonna lift that leg up, hips need to stay square to the floor. Breathing here, we've still got 15 seconds and then we'll go. So for this superset, one side, we're gonna superset it with the other side. So we'll be able to move quick right into that next set. 5 seconds out here, so shoulders roll down and back. Keep this weight close to your body as you lower. Here's 3, 2, and 1. We lower down and up. Good. As you're lowering down for that leg that is lifting, don't let your toe open up. So you want to keep those toes pointed down. That's one thing that I found I had to really think about when I started training with the single leg Romanian deadlift. Because I used to be a figure skater, we would always push and we'd have that pointed toe off to the side. So when I did this, I noticed that it was opening up my hips, my form was all off, my balance was off, and it was because of my toe. So when I thought about keeping my toe pointing down towards the ground, that made all the difference. Good, switch it up, other side. I didn't have time to count you down on that one. So switch it over. We're going here in 3, 2, and 1. The one thing about Romanian deadlifts is it's a very slow rep. So that rep takes quite a bit of time to get through. So the number of reps we make it through in this 45 seconds is a little less than some of the other exercises. So with that said, just make sure you're keeping your focus here on good form, on going heavy enough, getting that full range of motion to where you feel that stretch. You don't need to overstretch. It's not about how high you can lift your leg or how low you can go. You just want to feel that contraction and then pull back up. We've got 3 seconds here. Here's 2 and last one. Oh, nice, rest it out. We're gonna do that one more time. If you can up your weight, do it. I'm gonna go a little bit heavier. I'm gonna try. Oh, all right, 20 seconds out, same thing. Keep that form in mind. Breathing. 10 seconds, so let's get into position. Start with the shoulders rolled back. Leg is out. Again, that kickstand option is always available. You just keep that toe down and you do that Romanian deadlift. And here we go. Clock is on. Make sure you're keeping that back flat as you flat. I was thinking I said flatten. Keep your back flat as you lower, hips square and up. We're over halfway, so just a few more reps here. We're just gonna go right into that other side. Switching it up here, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it right over to the other side. And here we go. Keep those hips square, pull and squeeze. Good. You're halfway. We get that nice 45 seconds next. I'll tell you, 45 seconds after a superset, 2 supersets, has never felt so good. Here we are. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Oh, good. All right. Breathe. Grab a drink, dry off if you need. We are moving on to superset number 3. We are gonna go into a sumo Romanian deadlift now. So both legs are gonna go down, but they're gonna be out at a wider position. Then we're gonna go into a calf raise. So I'm gonna use 1 heavy dumbbell in the middle for my sumo squat, and then I'm gonna get 2 dumbbells for my calf raises. So just make sure you know we're moving quick. So have your dumbbells ready to go, and we'll be ready for the sumo deadlift very soon. All right, legs out, toes out, shoulders rolled down and back. Keep that weight close to your body, and let's begin. So take it down, back stays flat. And rep number 1, we already know the hamstrings are working. Whew. Good. Keep that slight bend in your knee. As you lower down, think about driving the hips towards the wall behind you, and then squeeze back up. With this sumo position, we're getting a little bit more work in the thighs. So that's what this different stance does here for us. Mixing it up, getting strong in all the ways. Whew, getting ready for that calf raise. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Switch up your dumbbells if you need, and let's raise it up. Here we go. Raise up, hold it, and then down. Now with the calf raise, if you find you've started with your dumbbells and you're like, okay, I cannot keep my balance to stay up on my toes, you can set your dumbbells down and then hold onto a chair, to the wall, something to give yourself some balance so you can at least get your toes up and hold this contraction in the calf muscles as you're raised up and then lower down. Go ahead and squeeze. Almost there. Here's that countdown. This is 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Breathe. We've got 30 seconds going back to that sumo Romanian deadlift. If you need to adjust your weight, now is the perfect time. We've got about 20 seconds left. So let's get ready, get into position. Legs out, toes out, shoulders rolled down and back. That weight staying close to your body. 5 seconds out. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Take it down, drive those hips back, and pull. Taking a pause to remove the hair. Sometimes my hair has a mind of its own when we're working out. And I always say, the crazier the hair by the end of the workout, I feel like the harder I work. Oh. Good, take it slow. Those calf raises are next. Good, we get to switch it up here. 3, 2, and 1. Switch it up, grab your dumbbells. And here we go. Lift it up and lower. One thing with your dumbbells too, keep in mind, because we can lift pretty heavy with our calf raises, but you don't want to over grip the weight. So you're just letting the weights here rest in your fingertips. So you don't have to hold on to the weight. So make sure they're just resting in your fingers. When you start to over grip the weights like that, that's when you're going to find some pain in your hands and wrists. So just, again, just a few tips to keep your eyes on as you're training. Almost there. And after this, we are halfway through this workout. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. We are going into a curtsy lunge now. So we can clean up our space a little bit because we've got that nice 45 seconds to rest. With the curtsy lunge superset, we're gonna work one side and then we're gonna work the other side. So we're gonna alternate between the sides there for those sets. Again, grab your heavier dumbbells. We're about 20 seconds out. One thing we do when we start pretty much any set, shoulders roll down and back. Get that good posture here. It's gonna help you have good posture in your everyday life. All right, so work on one side and then we'll switch it up. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1, curtsy lunge. Now with this curtsy lunge, keep the weight in your heel for this forward leg here, for this working leg. You're gonna feel this in the quads. You're gonna feel it in the hamstrings, the glutes. You're also going to feel it in your thighs. So the curtsy lunge is an awesome little number that we got going on right now. And if you've got that modification with that single leg glute bridge, now you can see with the modification I did not have weight, however you can definitely add weight to that, but keep your weight in the heel for that single leg glute bridge if you're taking that modification. Getting ready to switch it over to the other side. Here we are, 3, 2, 1, switch it right over. Other side, 45, here we go. Same thing with this exercise. When these dumbbells are hanging by our side, we are just letting the dumbbells rest in our fingertips. So we don't have to over grip the weights and try to hold on to them. You'll also find some strain in your forearms if you're trying to hold on to the dumbbells. Almost there. Then we get a break. Here it is. 3, 2, and 1. Rest it out. Whew. Grabbing a drink, drying off. A little under 30 seconds. Going back to those curtsy lunges. One side and then the other. Breathing 15 seconds out. Let's grab our weights, get ready to go. Shoulders rolled down and back. Here we go. This is 3, 2, and 1. Last set on this side. Exhale as you press up, back to that standing position. And while we're working through these supersets, because I know it gets tough, if you do need to take a little bit of a break, just try to hold the weights where you are, rest it out 5, 7 seconds, and then get right back into it. That is what a superset is all about, burning those muscles out. So that's why they are very challenging. Here's 3, 2, switch it right over to the other side. Final time, here we go. 45 on. And then into this second set here, make sure you really have to keep that good posture right now, because I know, I can feel it in myself. My shoulders want to start rounding forward. So keep the chest up. Good, over halfway. Then 2 supersets to go. Here it is, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. No weights for this next one. However, this is where if you've got your band, grab that band. We're gonna put the band right above the knees. Now, if you have the mini resistance band, we're gonna put it on our knees, and then we roll over. We're gonna put it under our knees so it doesn't roll. If you have the booty band, that one does not tend to roll as much, so you can usually just keep that in one place. Now, 2 options for our rainbow. We're gonna work rainbow on one side and then rainbow on the other side. For the rainbow, you can be up on your hands or you can bring it down to your forearms. Whichever option you take, make sure you're keeping that back flat. So we don't wanna arch, we don't wanna round. We're keeping everything nice and straight. Getting ready for that first set. Leg is out off to the side. And here we go. Lift it up and over. Toe is pointed here. I like to think about drawing a nice big arch here with my toe, or with my foot, I should say. Good, lift up and over. Whew. We have had a lot of inner thigh work, outer thigh work, glute work, hamstring work. So this is really a challenging exercise, even without any weight, even without that band. If you're working without the band, you can definitely feel this one. Getting ready to switch it to the other side. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, switch it right over, other side. Adjust your band if you need, and I need. Here we go, 45. I know we're going by feel here, but try to make that arc the same size every time. So taking it out and around. Whew. Good. Keeping that back flat. So again, don't let yourself start to round up. Keep everything nice and strong. We get a break next. Here it is, 3, 2, and 1. Breathing, 30 seconds. I think we have a theme song for this workout, and it's, "This bomb is on fire right now." I won't finish, I can't hit those high notes. Although I feel like it with the burn that is going on. All right, once more through that rainbow, let's get ready back into position. Again, you've got the options on your hands, down on your forearms. Going here in 3, here's 2, and 1. Keep that toe pointed, lift up and over. Whew. Take your time as well. Really think about making that big arch. So you don't need to be quick going back and forth, back and forth. Lift it up, take your time up and over. We're gonna switch it up next. Last time for rainbow. Switch it up here in 3, 2, and 1. Switch it over other side. And here we go. Same thing, focus on this side, making that big arch, pointing that toe up and around. Almost there. We're gonna get 45 seconds to rest. Whew, less than 10. Come on, you got it. I'm working right with you. I'm burning right with you. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Oh, amazing. All right, now we're gonna use the box. So if you have the box, get that ready. You can keep the band on for this next exercise. I'm gonna use 1 dumbbell for our elevated glute bridge. That's gonna be the first exercise. We are gonna superset that with abduction. So even if you don't have the band, you'll be able to add some pressure with your hands on that one. We'll talk through it when we get there. But get your box, get your dumbbell ready for that elevated glute bridge, and let's get ready. Whew. Bringing it down. All right, 5 seconds out, so get ready, get that weight up, pushing through the heels here. Let's go in 3, 2, and let's lift. Lift and squeeze. Good, and down. Now with that band on, make sure you're keeping pressure on that band. Don't let that band drop your knees in together. So knees need to stay in line with those big toes there. Good, really squeeze, hold at the top, and then down. So abduction is gonna be next. If you do not have a band, you're just gonna keep some pressure on those outer thighs there as you press out. Switching it up. Good, here's 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, so lift it up, hold it up, and we're gonna press it out. So again, without that band, put some pressure on those outer thighs as your knees drop out, and then back in. Keep those hips lifted. Oh my God. Nice job. Over halfway. Keep in mind, you have 1 superset left after this. Almost there. Whew. Good. This is 3, 2, and 1. Oh my. You can tuck it in, let the legs have a little break. We've got 30 seconds. We're gonna go again. So let's get ready, because it takes a second to get into a good position for this. Grabbing that dumbbell or dumbbells right up on your hips. Weight is in the heels for this elevated glute bridge. Breathing, 10 seconds and we go. All right, here it is. Last superset. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Lift it up. And lower. Good. Squeeze Hold it at the top for a second. Make sure you feel, I don't even know why I'm making sure you feel. I know if you are doing the glute bridge, you feel that contraction. You're like, yeah, it's the end of the workout. We've been working glutes all day. I feel it. Oh. Squeeze. Oh, almost there. Abduction is going to be next. So remember, we're going to heap those hips up. We'll just quickly get that dumbbell off. Here it is. 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbell off to the side. We're gonna do those pulses, bring it up. And here we go, press it out. Good. Little move, press out, out. Weight is in the heels. Drive those hips up. Don't let those hips start sagging. You are so close. Whew. Almost there. The stairs are gonna be fun tomorrow. I can see it already. Like climbing Mount Everest. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Oh my word. I love ya. Thanks for being my leg day friend, not letting me skip leg day. You are seriously awesome, and I know sometimes it is hard to press play. You don't always feel like it, but you know when you get to this point, you can't even help but smile. It just feels so good. So I am so thankful that you showed up. I am so glad that we could do this workout together. Hey, I have something super exciting actually that I want to tell you about. I have created something called finishers. So if there is a certain muscle group that you are looking to build and define even more, you're gonna wanna check out the finishers. And we just gave the lower body so much love. So if you're interested in giving the arms and shoulders some love, make sure to check that finisher out. It's only 10 minutes and it's so good. I will see you over at that finishers. Check it out today and I will see you for our stretch. I love ya.